Hello, folks. How you guys doing? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Sending love and peace to everybody. Yes, all roads do lead to Putin. And probably to oligarchs having an influence over World of Warships. And that's why we're in the state of affairs that we have been for some time now. Is that a reasonable explanation? Abso-friggin-lutely. Is it a de facto fact? I can't say for sure. I haven't done that deeper research. It's been alluded to, but I can't say for sure. Okay, so anyways, the purpose of this video here today, you're not going to believe this, but I just got to play this for you. Let me know what you think.
Smoke screen dispersion time and torpedo reload booster in different slots. As we shared in a previous waterline, we plan to bring back the aircraft carriers that were removed from the game in update 8.0, but with a
Did you hear him right? Bring back aircraft carriers that were removed from update 8.04, he said?
gameplay concept and new mechanics for their squadrons.
This is a scary thought. He's talking new mechanics for squadrons. Now, this is the Waterline Summer-Autumn 2023 update. Here it's aircraft carriers. They're bringing in a new ability for squadrons or planes of aircraft carriers now. Listen carefully here.
The first mechanic is minefields. A player controlling these planes can place a minefield in a certain area on the map.
Now, they're talking about squadrons of planes placing minefields in the water on the map. Yes, you've heard this correctly, okay? They're talking now of having aircraft carriers as if the game's not imbalanced enough for subs and aircraft carriers as it stands. They're now talking about aircraft carriers having the ability of placing minefields in the water.
Enemy ships and submarines take damage when they come in contact with mines and the mines explode. The second mechanic is airborne smoke generator.
So there you go. Minefields are going to be able to be placed in the water so that ships and subs, they hit mines, they blow up. Now, another disturbing factor here is squadrons can put smoke out there. What do you mean? Squadrons, airplanes? CVs can also place smoke out there?
It creates a smoke screen behind the planes as they fly. The smoke screen can be quite long, but will quickly disperse.
Okay, yeah. You heard him right. I heard him right. I had to stop and think about it for a second there. So, two things now. Aircraft carriers are going to make it so they have the ability to place minefields in the water and planes to have a smoke cover. Wargaming, have you lost your mind, folks? Like, what's going on here?
In one of the summer updates, we will introduce a special temporary battle type where players will be able to try out these mechanics on analogs of the already existing aircraft carriers in the game. Based on the results...
Whoa. So they're going to allow us to have the ability to test this out.
We will analyze how we can bring these new mechanics with new aircraft carriers. We continue.
Holy crap. So you heard it right here, folks. This is the next thing to look forward to. Aircraft carriers, not only have we known for a while now, there's an imbalance with the game with respect to aircraft carriers and subs. Okay? Now, let us give credit where credit's due. Okay? I am sure, like I've tried to play aircraft carriers, there's a learning curve. Sure, there are risk subs too. But I also know that based on the mechanics of the game, aircraft carriers and subs have an advantage because there's an imbalance as to how they relate to the game and how they have certain abilities that no other class of ships have. And it's exclusive to subs and to aircraft carriers. And once a guy is up to a skill level and understands that, he can manipulate that in a way that you cannot with any other class of ship. That's the whole point behind being against aircraft carriers and subs. If they're balanced in such a way that they could be in the game without an advantage, a clear advantage, then fine. We got no issue with that. But there are mechanics that are allowed for subs and aircraft carriers that no other ship class is allowed to do or to replicate that gives an advantage to aircraft carriers and subs. Albeit, it may be due to player skill as well, but obviously player skill is always going to play into it. But if a guy knows what he's doing in a sub, he can perma-spot throughout the whole game, give his team an advantage, himself an advantage. Aircraft carriers can do the same thing as well in their own special way. And no other class of ship has the ability to replicate that ability. And this is why we have an issue with that. That's the whole point behind this. Nothing else. Do you think we just like crying for the sake of crying? No. That's not the case whatsoever. You have a game that a lot of people care about a lot because, you know, it was a good game. But through decisions that you've made corporately, it's hurt the game. It's cut into the player base. It's the type of game that has a high churn rate to begin with. You just created it because of your obstinance and inability to listen to the player base, to play it regularly, and you just keep going down this path of your way or the highway. And it hurts the game. And it's too bad. So that's the issue. Any questions, comments, please throw in chat. Definitely love to know what you think. And love and peace to everyone. Take care. Ciao for now. Till the next time. Yeah, baby.